The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys! This is the Players Lounge, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now, your hosts, Barry Church, Anthony Dorsett, DeMontre Moore, and Newy Scruggs.
It is that time, 2 p.m. Central Time Zone in Texas. We are at the Star in Frisco. That is the headquarters of the Dallas Cowboys. You know the crew. Anthony Dorsett is in the building. We got DeMontre Moore, the Texas Aggie, the Fighting Aggies with a game on Friday. The college football playoff. The first time ever. Over 100,000 are going to be there. I hope Trey got a ticket for this.
Ooh-wee.
Barry Church.
What's happening, man?
Toledo Rock. Toledo Rock.
What bowl game y'all going to?
Nah, I think it's the, I don't know, to be honest with you. We made a bowl, but, I don't know.
You ain't wearing no gear to represent it. So.
I saw that, man.
Y'all got a new coach or something going on?
Yeah. We got him.
Got a new coach?
Got a new coach.
Head coach?
Yeah, I got
What
new head.
happened?
He went to UConn. He built, which I don't know. Let me get y'all thoughts on this, but mid-major school to MAC. I mean, I understand it's not the SEC or, just Big Ten, whatever. It's not all of that. But he built that program up. Like, he was a wide receivers coach when I was there. Then he finally got the head job, built it up to where it is now. And I don't see UConn being, like, that great of a step forward. Like, to me, I see UConn as a basketball school, in my opinion. So, I don't know. I think it was more of a lateral move. That's
What's the paycheck say?
Yeah, what
they talking about?
That could be something else. That could be something else. But it had to be for him to be able to leave to go to UConn.
Yeah,
There you go.
UConn.
It had to be.
Just go.
But I feel like Toledo should have. I don't know. I wish I would have known if they gave him a chance to match it or something.
What was you gonna do?
Oh, if you would have gave him a chance to match it.
I wasn't going to personally put some chicken in there.
The dude who won't give $42 for the Booster Club to buy. We. Toledo.
It's who, man?
Come on, man.
I got dinners I gotta get. So 42. Right now I don't got it.
Hey.
I don't got the bowl too right now.
They had to call Matt Eberflus for some money. Other Toledo Hall of Famer Matt Eberflus. So we were off yesterday here on the Players Lounge, but we're back on Monday. 1, 2, 3. We're all down with Matt Eberflus coming back. Then on Tuesday, the owner talks. And the owner, when asked about Matt Eberflus, brought up this, quote, "It seems like we're always saying that about these quarterbacks. Some of them haven't played that well, but when they play us, they play better." I think that is telling.
That's
Hey man, I'm like Jerry. I reserve the right to change my mind.
That was Parcells.
Okay, well, just because I said it's so don't mean it's so.
There you go.
Whatever it is. Now, honestly, I did have some, and I still do kind of have some faith in Eberflus because I sit in this room with these two men who've played for him and played and being a part of that defense. And structurally, listening to them talk about him as a coordinator and how that defense works. Now, what they say, men and women lie, numbers don't.
Yeah, they don't.
Okay?
Don't do that.
And so the numbers are speaking for themselves. And I drank the same Kool-Aid that Jerry was drinking. Like, oh, he gonna be in the foxhole with me. He's this, he's that. But yeah, it's a lot has changed over the past few weeks.
And let me finish the final part of that quote from Jerry Jones. When asked, these 3 games, man, future on the line, what's going on? He said, quote, "I think that should be a big criteria because these 3 games are important to us."
So basically, it's how you finish this season is whether or not you're gonna be back or not.
Hey man,
that's what I'm reading with it.
Hey, I've got rid of the last 3, so it won't make a difference to get rid of this one either. And when I say 3, I mean the last 3 defensive coordinators, of course.
Bernie Mac talking to Jamie Foxx and Playline.
Yeah.
Raise up here, it's gonna be trouble.
It's gonna be trouble.
Montre, your guy, man. He was rolling with it. Now the owner didn't talk. How you feeling about it, Montre?
Man, I still feel the same way. I think at this point, once Barry seen the 10 wins go out the door and he said, Nick Sams is here, Jerry said, hey, playoffs might be out the window. Let me do what I do best and start getting the headlines going there. I mean, I think there is some truth behind what he says. Like, you know, everybody can't keep having a coming out party against you. You know, where there's smoke, there is fire. And so I think if you go out here and bomb these last 3 games, of course, yeah, you get out of here. But I think if he goes out there and put on a fight or something like that, next thing you know, Jerry's going to be like, hey, I told you I was going to be here in the foxhole. Like, the thing about America's team, they stay America's team, whether they're winning or not. Headlines is there. What? The people who have been saying fire Eberflus this and all the Eberflus slander, and now J.J. McCarthy has a coming out party. It's like, well, I got to adhere to the fans. So how many times have Jerry told us something and done something else and contradicted himself? How many times have he said, okay, let me just appease the fans a little bit, like what they're saying?
I'm with y'all on that one. Definitely, he's got to show that there's, you know, some fight on this defensive side of the football. Like, you can't go out there these next 3 opportunities and get drummed like you were doing at the beginning of the season. Like, you can't go out like that. Now, if you go out there and you're getting some turnovers and you see some fight from the defensive side of the football, even if you don't win those games, then I think you have to remain with this guy. But to me, it's like, we're saying all of this, but Flus came here, and at least in my opinion, I don't know this to be 100% for sure, but he came here thinking, okay, I'm going to have a Parsons to be that eraser guy on the outside. We're going to have some more pieces as we go. That all got pulled out from underneath of him right before the season started. So now you're scrambling, trying to figure out who we're going to get to rush the passer. We see the guys that we've had in there just not going to get it done. So now you got to get Davion Clowney off the street to try to become, you know, that edge pressure for you. You got to bring in a Quinnen Williams, a Kenny Clark. Like, you have to give the what do we call it, the carpenter his tools. And he's not had those tools, in my opinion. What defensive coordinator have y'all ever played with or know that's going to be able to make, you know, the best bolognese with not the greatest, you know, ingredients?
So you saying he deserves something better?
I think he deserves another chance where he can have his whole defense under his tutelage throughout the entire offseason and know who's going to be there.
I said that in the beginning. You know, I don't know what opportunities Flus had besides the Cowboys, and I don't know how many other defensive coordinators were interested in this job pre-Micah. Before the trade. Now, Mike is a dude that you don't even have to build a scheme around.
He's an eraser.
Okay, so basically, yeah. So that could be your jack of all trades and line him up anywhere. He's gonna make some stuff happen. But now, I said this in the beginning, when he didn't have that, and I'm sure like people are interested in his job when they're looking at it because you have a Micah Parsons here. You know what I mean? Okay. So now, just like you said, that eraser is gone. So now I'm like left to figure out, okay, what do I have to work with? So that being said, you would think that he may have some graces there, but then at the same time, like, it's been 16 weeks. What about the evolution, and what about the trying to change up some things and work with what you got now? And you know, and so it goes hand in hand. And my question to y'all is this: is it just the coordinator? Is it not a position coach that needs to go to as well? Because once that coordinator feeds the position coach has to go in that room outside of the whole defense and make sure that communication and understanding is proper in that room. So we keep talking about Flus, but there's a lack of communication in the whole defensive, like, I guess you could say, coaching staff or and the players too as well. It's obvious.
I ain't gonna beat the dead horse. I mean,
okay. So understand your point. Understand your point about the coaches.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to go there in terms of, hey, do you need a new DB coach and all that? I would say this because I said it when they brought in DQ, Dan Quinn. Let him bring his staff in here, and he did that. Brought his D-line coach in, okay? Brought his secondary. So he brought folks in.
And out of those 11 draft picks, the majority were defensive.
But I'm going to go back to what these two gentlemen, Trey, said in the Lions game, looking at, hey, why are they playing off? Here's Amon-Ra St. Brown coming off an ankle injury. Guys sitting right there playing 12 yards off. Ain't got a doggone thing to do with Michael Parsons. This is the scheme you came up with to watch these dudes run free like Free Willy and they breaking ankles in a game you need to win, you give up 44 points? Yeah. You're sitting here saying, okay, man, all right, you had a couple things that didn't go your way. This late in the year, there's a lot of people, well, I don't have this piece, I don't have that piece. You got to go do what you do. This thing didn't get no better. I go make trades, and it looked like it was good for a couple games. The next thing you know, and J.J. McCarthy was a dude on the struggle bus. You blitzed him one time in the second half. Yeah. That was supposed to be the thing that you get to this young man. How you can blitz him one time in the second half?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I just say I got to look at all. And somehow somebody done got in Jerry's ear and said, "Oh," because
keep going to look at this, huh?
But was it only one blitz the second half? Like, not to just cut you off. Like, out of the clips that we seen, a couple of those clips were in the second half, and I thought I seen a couple blitzes, or at least zone blitzes, to where it was either they were blitzing, or you had people out of their scheme. And when you start looking at that, schematically, that's not the play caller. That's not the guy that's sitting here saying this or saying that. That's either the players are messing up or the communication's messing up. But I seen too many people out of gaps for you to say there was only one blitz called in the second half.
All right, so whether it's O-line, you got the other line you guys used to hear as players, either you coaching or you let it happen.
Yeah. No, so I will go to say this too, playing corner in the league, like I can tell you in practice, if I lined up in press or if I lined up off, the DC or the DB coach never said, hey, get off or come up or whatever the case may be. Like, situational football and certain things that once you get to the league, they expect you to know certain things without coaching them. And sometimes it will go unsaid instead of it being said because they think that you know. All right, so like, is he going to sit now? He's lining up that far off. Is he going to come down? You know, it's so many different things that go on. And so, you know, I hear what you're saying. And you're looking at guys who, I can't call a blitz as a D coordinator knowing that my man can't cover.
Yeah.
I really can't put him on that island knowing that that's the case. So if anything, I'm going to try to more or less protect my players and put them in a situation that's going to be a little bit more beneficial for them than just throwing them out there and leaving them out to dry in certain blitzes and stuff like that. And that's what I can't make any excuses. I'm just going off of what I think might be happening, you know.
And I'll go back to a discussion we had weeks ago. I think it might have been, you know, when they started getting spanked earlier in the season. But we did, you know, a discussion and we said, how many of these guys on the defensive side of the football would start for other franchises in the National Football League?
Yeah.
And we came up with what? This might have been before Quentin Williams. So we came up with
Quentin
one.
Williams, we said two and a possible.
Two and a possible.
You said Bland, Kenny Clark, and then you said maybe one of the young guys.
Maybe that's amazing.
So that was a weak possible.
So and you're like, you look at this as far as the guy having his tools. I mean, he's trying. He's trying to make the most out of what he has.
Yeah.
And right now, it's just not enough. I mean, we saw it especially last week against Minnesota. It's not enough. Whether it's in the front seven or in the secondary, they just don't have the firepower to be that consistent defense. Like you're gonna have to win shootouts week in and week out. And I think that's part of going into this season. Even before the Michael Parsons trade, it was like, man, look, the offense is gonna have to be the firepower. They're gonna have to be that team, the strength of this organization, and they have been throughout this entire year. It's just defensively, they've been that bad.
Just call it what it is. No trust. No trust at all. Mm-hmm. When you say there's no trust, like you said, you alluded to it earlier. If I'm a DC, how am I going to go in there? I don't have Michael. Okay, what am I going to do? Okay, I'm trusting the people that are supposed to be the leaders here. The Trayvon Diggs, the Blands, who Overshawn's not there, so you can't. So you're sitting here saying, "Hey, I'm dependent on these guys," and then the guys that I'm dependent on, they're blowing air in coverage assignments, and then you got guys that are young, which you know. At the end of the day, when you put on that helmet and your name gets called up, it's time to play. You all had the same ample opportunity to prepare, and none of these guys are showing up, bro. It's uncertainty there, and then when you do finally start getting players that are of that caliber of being erasers, Kenny Clark, Quentin Williams, and guys like that, it's like, hey, I dumbed the playbook down to where it's like, okay, now we're going to do this. Hey, I get a linebacker back that's coming off an injury, off of a trade to get in there. As soon as they get in there and you say, hey, man, can you do this? Can I throw you the whole playbook? So when I say there's trust, it's like, hey, the DC saying, do I have players that are capable of running the schematics? And then you have the players saying, do I really trust the DC to put me in this position? Let me play off to where people are out of gaps. It's untrustworthy football.
Cardinal game. I think all of us agree that was egregious. It was a terrible loss, right?
Yeah.
That was bad.
So the Cardinals scored 27 on you. That's their season high in points. 27. Now they've tied it a couple times, but 27. This team doesn't get you. So the week after that, 22 points. Then the next week, 22 points. Then 24 points, 17 points, 17 points, 20 points. You know, and we're talking about like Houston. You know, just Houston 40, Cardinals 20. I mean, we're just seeing other teams. They getting it. You can't beat them. Other teams are here wiping them off the map here.
Yeah.
And the thing with Eberflus, after a while, you got to start to say, is there any improvement? Last year with Mike Zimmer, it started off rocky, and he talked about, but he's changed some stuff, and he made some adjustments. He made some and toward the end, they got better. They got better. You make these things, and for a couple games, you're looking good, but these were two huge. Here's Detroit. That was a playoff game.
Yeah.
They got you for 44 points. This last game, what are we talking about? Explosive plays. Dudes ain't running free. Explosive plays. Where are the improvements at?
I think it's going to come down to the players in this situation, because you're going to be able to tell, you know, watching the game, do they believe in his system? Do they believe in Eberflus or not? And these next 3 games are going to be extremely telling to see if he's going to be able to remain here with the Cowboys.
We're going to take this break here. When we come back, we're going to ask you all a very interesting question based on what some people are saying about the hire of Matt Eberflus. And what would each of you do if you were in this position of Brian Schottenheimer? Do that next right here, Players Lounge, brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming on DallasCowboys.com.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the Playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
Returning for the 2025 NFL season, Boss reunites with the Dallas Cowboys to drop the next chapter of their iconic collaboration. The Boss Cowboys collection fuses fashion and football once again, capturing the fearless spirit of what it means to be your own boss. Just in time for kickoff, gear up in standout styles that show your team pride with a bold edge. Available now at nflshop.com/HugoBoss, HugoBoss.com, and Boss retail stores. # be your own boss.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Get in the game this holiday season with the Dallas Cowboys Youth Football and Dance Camp presented by Invisalign. Athletes ages 6 to 16 take the holiday to hustle to football camps on December 23rd and 27th. Future DCC Sparkle with American Sweetheart on December 27th. Spend your holiday break learning from the best. Visit DallasCowboys.com/camps to learn more.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you,
Go
Trey.
ahead. Go ahead.
Young
I see you
Trey.
tried to catch me.
I see
Okay,
it, I see it,
Do it your way. All right, Players Lounge brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming, Barry Church, Trey Moore, Anthony Dorsett. I'm Newey Scruggs on Tuesday, December 23rd, all right, at 1 p.m. All right, 1 p.m. Central. The Toledo Rockets, 8-4 football team, will take on Louisville from the ACC.
Come on, baby.
At 8-4 in the Bushes
might
Boca
see me there.
Raton Bowl.
Defensive coordinator. Nah,
okay.
maybe sorry.
Okay.
Hey, go ahead, bring me in there. I'll be at the line coach.
All right.
Was your wife moved to Toledo?
No.
Right?
Cause she from Cleveland, so like she like, I ain't going.
Oh, your wife in the
I
land?
ain't never
She
going
like, I
back.
ain't never going
Tell
back
me,
up there.
what city is she from over there? Cleveland.
It's about 30 minutes out, Amherst.
Oh,
Yeah,
Amherst. There's a college out
Amherst.
there.
Yeah.
There's a college out
The
there.
Comets.
I thought, we used to think she might have been around Travis Kelce. What was that?
The
Cleveland
Cincinnati.
Heights.
That was
Yeah.
That was a heist. He was from the heist.
Yeah.
But
Cleveland Heights. Okay,
Her
that's
town
not too
is-
far.
you don't
Jason
want-
Garrett grew up around over there.
we don't want to be out there after a certain time out there. I'll
Is
just put it like
is that a sundown town?
I ain't gonna say I don't know about that, but it's
No, it's not sundown.
It ain't,
Sundown
but it
towns
is.
are usually in the South.
I'm just asking. Well, I mean, I'm from the South, so when I hear comments like that, that's the first thing I'll be like, sundown town. You gotta learn.
Yeah. Friday, by the way. Friday.
Boom, 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 boom.
Uh-oh.
A&M versus, is it the U?
It's not Friday. It's Saturday.
Saturday.
A&M versus.
Yes, it is. Saturday at 11 a.m. Oh, I got
11
time.
a.m.
I got time to watch
You
that.
got the early.
First thing.
Oh.
First out the
Get your
gate.
big bowl of cereal. I'm talking about
Get your
the big wooden spoon, baby.
A&M versus Miami. I had to make my picks in Dallas Morning News. I picked your boys, man. I picked. the
Really?
Aggies. Yes.
That was surprising me. Go ahead. Ride with us, baby.
How y'all,
Yes.
y'all got a solid defense, right?
Our defense is solid. We don't have as many turnovers as they do. That was a crazy stat seeing them that we only got 2 for the year, and and a few of their players actually have 2. But our pass rush, phenomenal. So
Military Bowl. That's where your boys are at.
Yeah.
Military Bowl in Annapolis, Maryland.
who y'all got?
Oh, that's Pitt versus East Carolina. Annapolis is where the Naval Academy is. So that's pretty cool right there.
That's a dope experience.
East Carolina, baby, them Pirates.
Hey, you know what else is happening before this
Pirate
weekend?
Nation.
Who that? Let's see.
They ain't worry about them
Popular
Pirates.
pirate. Let's
What?
Linville Joseph.
Sleep on the Pirates if you want.
No, that's my dog, Linville Joseph.
Sleep on the Pirates now.
I'm not.
Was it live ball here?
He was. Linville was a dog,
He
bro.
played about 20, 16, 17.
Nah, running back. Running back for the Titans, too. Wow. His son is at SMU right now.
You know Chris Johnson?
Chris Johnson.
The great Chris Johnson.
Yeah, 2,000
Robert
yard
Jones, middle
CK,
linebacker.
what was it? CJ2K or something like
yeah.
that? Yeah.
What was
Jeff
it?
Blake.
Something like that.
Remember Jeff
Jeff
Blake?
Blake.
Remember him.
Blake.
Jeff Blake used to throw that high, deep air ball.
Jeff Blake and Robert Russell played on that Peach Bowl team to beat NC State. So East Carolina Pirates. Love the Pirates, man. I spend a lot of time on the hill now.
He
Love
went
me the
away from
hill.
Okay.
Love the hill. Love the hill now. Don't sleep on them Pirates now. So before the break, we're talking about Matt Eberflus. Now, you listen to some of the media guys, they'll say Jerry hired Matt Eberflus. Jerry like, hey, man, here's your guy. Jerry wanted Eberflus. If you're Brian Schottenheimer, seeing the way this thing is going as you watch Caleb Williams set career highs, J.J. McCarthy set career highs. Russell Wilson out of mothballs looking like he was cooking back with Seattle.
Oh, Russ is good.
Pro Bowl Russ, and then he got benched 2 weeks later or a week after that. Say you watch people out here getting busy, as Trey would say. They're getting busy, okay?
Get busy.
If you're Brian Schottenheimer, do you go to Gerald Wayne Jones and say, hey, man, I need my guy. If I'm going to do this, I need my guy.
But then what happens if Jerry's like, nah, like Flus is staying, and then it gets back to Flus that your head guy was trying to get you up out of here.
I
Nothing.
think
Done.
Flus probably already know. I think that's without being said that if you ain't my guy, you his guy, and we already know if it ain't gonna be successful, I need to have my guys up in here. So I wouldn't think that
You
would
wouldn't take it personal.
Nah, man, it's business.
Yeah.
That's strictly business.
It's a business.
So what, if you Schottenheimer, what would you do?
I'm giving him another shot, man. I'm giving him another shot. I mean, look, even though we saw those games where guys turned back the clock and was balling out, and guys having coming out parties, there was also those games where against Mahomes where everybody thought he was going to go crazy against you, and you did your thing a little bit. I mean, you gave up points, but you made plays.
Look at them now.
And then look at that. In Philly, you did your thing. You shut out Philly in the second. And granted, these aren't the most explosive teams out there, but there was definitely those games where you're like, okay, the defense came to play a little bit. It ain't like the whole season was just straight poo wash.
Okay.
So to me, I'm giving him another shot.
All right.
With his tools.
Okay.
Let him get his tools in here.
Trey, what you doing? Head coach Trey Moore, what you doing? You Brian Schottenheimer, what you doing?
If I'm Shotty, I'm going to give him another shot. I'm going to give him another shot just because, yes, you don't have Micah and all these other things. And I have seen bright spots, but you just can't just throw it away right off the bat. That I hate when people do that. And regardless if this is your pick, your hire, if it isn't, if it ain't your hire, let's be real with you, then guess what? You definitely got to stick with it. You act like you got a choice. You don't have a choice. But two, you're doing that man a disservice. He didn't have his tools. Then you come out here and you say to come perform under the circumstances that you did. You have to get people to buy into your system. Give them a shot, bro. You can't just say, me as a player, as somebody on your staff, if you get rid of Eberflus right now, I'm looking at you kind of crazy next, because it's like, who's next? We didn't perform. Nobody. All hands on deck right now. If one can go and a DC can go, why can I not go? I'm a position coach. Mm-hmm. We're the most extendable. They're going to cut down from the bottom up.
Mm-hmm. All right. What's that?
Me, he got to go. No, and I'm just, seriously, okay, so I'm the head coach. I want to, and especially it would depend on who my guy was first and foremost, okay? So if my guy is out there and he is actually a better D coordinator, or and for that matter, if it's not going to be that guy, what I'm doing is if I can't get rid of Shotty, I'm bringing the successor into the situation right now.
You mean Flus?
I'm sorry, Flus. Yeah. If I can't get rid of Flus, I'm bringing somebody.
Consultant or something.
Yes. Okay.
I was just about to say, is that what that means? I don't know. Put me up on game.
It could mean a number of things. It could be just somebody who's just actually breaking down tendencies or doing whatever. But however you define that role is defining that role. But so what I'm doing is I'm going to Jerry. Hey man, can I get my guy up in here? Nah, okay, well I can't get my guy up in here as a DC. Let me get my guy up in here or someone up in here as a defensive specialist to help do some different things.
Can I give you a name?
You could give me a name. You gonna say Steve Wilkes?
No.
Oh, but it wouldn't matter. But I want the name. But I'm just saying, if we can't fire this guy, then we got to get some people up in here that's on my same wavelength and on my same scope.
Rex Ryan.
Nah, man, no.
Yeah, you don't like Rex?
I
just think that'd be.
I like Rex.
That'd be a big personality.
That's a big personality though. That's it's like you bringing in the whole Dion situation.
But you just said a consultant.
Nah, yeah, no.
That's not a consultant.
You gonna take over the room?
You take over the room. It's certain people.
Brother, buddy. No, I'm sorry. Rob. Okay. Yeah. Rex is.
Rob's already been here. Yeah. And then he brought Eberflus.
Oh well.
That was he brought Eberflus in to be the linebacker coach.
I like Rob, man. That was my guy.
That's fine.
I liked Rob.
And I say that because. Remember, Shotty was the OC for Rex when they were with the Jets and with the 2 AFC Championship games.
If Rex was that good of a...
and Rex wanted the job. They talked to him before they gave it to Eberflus.
Yeah. Who don't want to be a Cowboy? Yeah. But I'm going to say this. If Rex was that good, somebody would have went and cherry-picked him off of ESPN or wherever else several years ago.
You could say that about Brian Schottenheimer, head coach.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you mean? I said off of ESPN. Shotty was on the team coaching somewhere.
So
Rex wasn't coaching.
I asked Jerry, when Jerry hired him, I said, Jerry, how come you the only dude in 3 years to give this man an interview as a head coach? And then you gave him the job.
Hasn't Rex been on interviews though? Out of these last few years,
I can't answer that.
Right? No, and that was my thing. Is you saying, hey man, anybody talk to? If Rex is that good, was Shotty that good? How come anybody even talk to him? But this is what they do around here.
Shotty's on the contract. Shotty's coaching somewhere. It would be so, and I feel exactly what you're saying. But it's one dude with his. He's already actually in the NFL. He's coaching right now compared to a dude that's just sitting around throwing out his opinions and commentating too as well. If they thought that brain was much better served in somebody's locker room or building somewhere, it would be there. You know, so that's just what I'm saying now.
You getting rid of Flus if you shoddy?
Yo, yeah.
He just said yes. Yes.
No. I'd rather go out if I'm going to lose my job eventually
go out
in
your
some
way,
kind of way.
Go with my people.
Yeah. Let me do it the way I did it. So the way I want to do it. So that way.
How do we know this is not a shoddy hire? Like, I get everybody putting the narrative out there and saying that like, unless the big guy upstairs said, "Yo, this was my guy that I brought in."
I like that.
Just ask.
I like that. And you know, one thing that you never heard him say? I hired him. I went out to call Eberflus because I ain't heard that. Today he talked about, I've been him before. I've been that guy where people like, Shadi, I know what he's doing. He said that. But yet, you know, we hadn't heard him say, this is my guy. I'm in the foxhole with him. He's going to be back here. We're going to be that. You haven't heard that. So, and I say that because now I've known through the years, what do they not say?
Right.
What do they not say? And so that's where I'm at when you ask that question. No. And it ain't the first time the man upstairs decided, hey, this is what I want. Now, when McCarthy brought Nolan here, and that thing went south, and they gave up just like this. They're giving up, getting lit up like a Christmas tree in a pinball machine.
And they still
you know what he did? You know what Jerry did?
Get him up out of here, man.
He got to go. And then they got Dan Quinn. So we've seen him do it. And you can say, well, it's 3 quarters, 3 years, but man, the man sat there and put him on notice.
He did. Oh, he definitely, that's exactly what that said. That's exactly what that statement was.
And when he says, hey, man, you got dudes who ain't been doing nothing. All of a sudden, they come up in here and they got career days. I don't understand. I done made trades. I done got a linebacker. I done got and we still getting tagged. We get tagged. These are supposed to be important games. We compete every day T-shirts, and we ain't compete giving up 44 points in Detroit.
Yeah. This is also the same, upper management that kind of handcuffed this defense from the beginning of the season. Like, I could see if it was, this trade happened back in, before whatever. Before
the draft.
This happened, a week before the season started?
Exactly.
And then you leave him with that. And it's like, okay, now he's supposed to make, creme brulee out of it. You know what I mean?
But that was what the trades were. Okay, fine. I'm not helping you. Let me go give you some help. He give you some help, and all of a sudden, man, you beat the Raiders. Yeah. Beat Philly.
That's what's like. You played
beat Kansas City. Now we've done all this work, and here we are, fellas. 7-5 Lions. We right here, game behind them. It's time to win. And you got blowed out.
But you gave him.
And then you got another game to go. Okay, can't lose it. We got J.J. McCarthy. Sunday Night Football. We got 10 days to get ready for a dude who can't handle a blitz, and he out here looking like Fran Tarkenton.
Yo, and we keep talking like
doing the gritty.
Like, granted, we understand Micah got traded and everything, and it sounds like to me sometimes when we talk about it, we talk about like everybody got a Micah. And that's just not the case. So there's teams that have done more with less. Okay?
Yeah.
And so that being said, that's where you look at your coordinators to come in and to be that great mind or that great visionary to say, okay, we don't got that no more. So like now let's build off of this. Let's try to create off of this or whatever the case may be. And it's like he said earlier, like, where's the improvement been at?
Cover the warts up, baby.
Yeah, but what if the majority of it is warts? Like, what if you ain't got enough cream to cover up all the, 10 warts, 9 warts out there?
Apparently the owner,
like, you know what I mean? It's like,
the owner has seen enough. He not happy. The owner went from being down with it.
That's the trick.
Not owner. I don't know him.
Yeah. But see, that's wild to me because it's like,
that's so
you put him behind 8 ball to begin with. And then now it's it was that brother. Like,
exactly. And that's all.
Like, come on, man.
Like Adam talking to God. She made me eat the apple. With her, that woman.
Oh, my goodness.
Jerry, look at that. Oh.
And don't get me wrong.
Tell me, man. But think about it. The J.J. McCarthy thing don't sit right with him, man. It doesn't sit right.
Prime time.
He's now off that wagon. Like, this guy?
But why did it take that game to do it?
I don't know. I don't know, but it did. Sometimes it's something, it's like when you're dating a girl early on. Sometimes she could just do something. Wait, you did what? It's the ick factor. You don't like
They're on. It's like
you don't like so something happened along the way that made this man. He got off that sauce. He got off the hope. Maybe he got clean. I don't know if he got clean. I don't know. That's what happened.
Man, that's
he got off that Flus narcotic. I don't know.
I could see if he had the tools, and I keep coming back to this, but I could see if he had the tools from the begin with, and they was just poo garbage. But man, like we said, you playing with cats out there,
okay?
Rookies, cats that I don't want to disrespect the players out there, but it's like
cats that ain't. When you guys do that around here,
cats that ain't the. You know what I mean?
It ain't disrespect. It's a spade. Calling a spade. Bro, if it's the players now, say it. Like
you got rotational players.
Bro.
You got rotational players.
Guys
expected to play at Pro Bowl levels and expected to, carry defenses when they are at best rotational depth pieces.
I don't know about Pro Bowl. We just need some serviceable. You know what I mean? And so, like, when you watch the defense, and you're seeing this stuff, like, from either bad eyes, bad technique, bad gap responsibility, it's all these things. And then what happens is it's the same mistakes week in and week out. It'd be different if it was like, okay, this week it was this week. No, it's the same thing, week in and week out.
It is.
Okay? And so, with that being said, how many times you gonna watch yourself do the wrong thing?
Yeah.
But as a defensive coordinator, like, let's keep it real. As much as everybody trying to give him the blame, like you said, it's the position coach, bro. Yes, you're a defensive coordinator and you know the whole thing, and schematically you're calling this, but Eberflus is a linebacker coach. He deals with the front seven. Majority of the errors that have been prominent this season is at the back end. He's not a secondary coach. He's not sitting here saying, hey, yes, he's coerced enough to say, hey, I want y'all to play it like this, but he can't go out there and tell you swipe your hand across the grass and then sit here and play inside leverage, inside shade man, and do this, and how to man turn versus a zone drop turn. Like, he can't sit here and just say, hey, I'm doing all that, because then if he does, then what? You're gonna sit here and say, oh, the linebacker, the D-line. Now, granted, if y'all were saying, hey, the biggest issue and the main focus that was the problem was the linebacking core and Overshaw or Murray and them constantly overrunning gaps and stuff like that.
Oh, Murray, Murray.
You could say that,
but
that's also with Murray overrunning the gaps. There's been multiple times where I've seen two D tackles in the same gap, and your linebacker has to overthink and cover up for them. How many times have we seen linebackers that are really good, that are so smart, but they say, hey, some of my defensive linemen are out of place. I'm trying to make up from him, and I'm not doing this. So that's why I say it's untrustworthy football. DC, position coaches, and players. So you have to give them a whole nother start in a year and figure out, like you said, if the DC is going to be your guy, make sure you're doing that. And also, while we're talking about this, we didn't say anything else about the Cowboys building up a defense to fit Eberflus's defense schematically right now. You're telling me you're going to fire somebody that you traded 2 defensive tackles and you paid one at the beginning of the year. So now you're going to say, hey, let me go get a new defensive coordinator. Oh, by the way, let me get a 3-4 guy. So now that I got a 3-4 and switch up everything. You can't do that, bro. Like, that's asinine.
He can.
You can, but it's just not the good season.
And it's been 3 coordinators in 3 years already. So we'll see if there's a 4th. When we come back, it's the Chargers, a physical football team.
Young Herb.
Coming to Jerry World.
Young Herb.
And Barry's favorite quarterback.
Young Herb.
Discuss it next right here on the Players Line. DallasCowboys.com.
Life is a workout, and Smoothie King is here to help you power through. Whether you're maxing out overhead presses, pushing through chest flies, or being the hero your golden retriever needs to carry them over that scary bridge, Smoothie King has the fuel to help you go all out. Build muscle and boost your recovery with 45 grams of protein, 0 grams of added sugar, and delicious customizable ingredients in the Gladiator Smoothie. Available in chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. Only at Smoothie King.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, It's the action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Celebrate the season at the Cowboys Christmas Extravaganza, powered by Reliant at the Star in Frisco. Join us every Friday through Saturday night from November 21st through December 20th for an electrifying holiday performance. For details, visit...
What?
No,
Electrifying?
I ain't say nothing, bro. Don't
Said
look
electrifying.
At me.
What the hell are you
I ain't
talking
say
about?
nothing.
That's crazy.
I ain't say
We trying to get the bills paid and y'all want to be childish like this?
What I
That's what I'm
do?
talking about. Hey, y'all heard it. Christmas Extravaganza. Go to it.
Why? This man right here. Hey, y'all talking about
That's
I
haters,
ain't say that.
it's haters everywhere, baby.
I ain't say that. Y'all crazy.
Aggie Pride.
Bro, no,
I ain't worried about it. I'm good, bro.
Giggle.
It's always a hater everywhere. I'm 1 of 12, bro. I got 12 siblings. Like for me, I've seen this all my life, bro. Like I'm not worried about that. You put your back against the wall, and when they start barking at you, that means you're doing something right.
1 of 12.
It's 1 of 12.
Right.
1 of 12.
Were you in that like older?
Fourth
oldest?
Fourth oldest.
I got you.
So I'm good.
Young Trey. Young Trey. Trey Moore. Fighting Aggie.
They gonna get that dub.
They better. They better. I picked them to win. I picked them to win. Don't mess up my
y'all getting the
picks.
wagon, bro. Is it been here?
Pick up them. I hope you get a game. I hope you get to go to the game. I hope they got your tickets straight. Anthony Dorsett, Pitt Panther, Barry Church, Toledo Rocket.
Let's go.
I'm merely new.
$42, baby. Club voted.
Hey man, we all bowling. You know what I'm saying?
We all in the bowl.
We all bowling. Some just do a different type of bowling.
Yeah, you know.
So good luck.
I got it.
But you know what?
The Boca Raton.
If you don't win, you just bowled.
No,
Don't
that don't happen like that.
It don't matter.
That don't happen like that.
Don't matter.
Some people play professional and some people don't. That college football playoff and Boca Raton Bowl.
People tell you they play ball and they never get on the active roster.
You're right.
I mean?
That is
But it is. It is.
very true.
And the playoffs is active roster, sir.
Okay. Well, Texas Tech, by the way, is also in the college football play. They got to buy. They got to buy. So they don't have to
Lubbock.
play. So,
Did you go there?
huh?
Lubbock.
I'm just
okay.
merely
If
pointing
you can
out.
hum, you can hear.
Oh, Lubbock.
Okay.
Did you go there?
No.
I'll repeat.
No.
Okay, thank you.
Hell no.
Okay, there we go.
No,
Thank you.
No. But my point is still correct. They got to buy. They're the highest ranked team in Texas in the college football playoff.
Never said they wasn't.
Okay. And they made it before you.
They did not.
Yes,
they
they
made it
did.
at the same time.
No,
I wish you stopped
because
saying
when
saying
they
that
when
false
they
statement.
won Saturday, when they won the Big 12 championship, they clinched the automatic bid, so they were in. You had to wait till Sunday to get when they did the whole selection thing. You didn't get in automatically because you didn't win the SEC. They did. So you the last place in. So Texas made it before you. TCU made it before you. SMU made it before you.
Okay.
Texas Tech made it before you.
Excuse me.
Then you 5, and that's good.
You're right.
You're in. I'm glad.
So I'm
you're
gonna ask you.
I'm glad you're
isn't
there.
there?
And I picked you to win.
Isn't there a college football playoff show that announces the bracket right on Sunday when everybody officially gets announced? So unofficially, sure, they clinched their ticket, but unofficially, there were many reports that said 99% the A&M was going to be in there regardless. So it was whether it was going to be a first round bye or not.
It was never going to be.
But officially, we all got in on Sunday, so it is the same day, the same year.
Trey,
so it doesn't matter.
You have a college degree.
I do, and that's why I stated what I said.
You already saw what happened, man. Tech was in. You behind Tech, and that's
No,
okay.
I'm not.
They ranked ahead of you too. So it's good. It's all good.
They're ranked ahead of me, but we all got that.
As they should. Got a better team. Don't have to play them now.
Matter of fact, it's a Cowboys show. Why are we talking about this? Just we going too long. The great troll Nui.
The great troll.
Home back at Hero.
He gonna sit in that lantern.
All right, so the Chargers come to town here.
Mm-hmm.
Barry's Chargers come here. He loves Justin Herbert. The Chargers are a physical football team.
Yeah.
I'm worried for the Cowboys. I'm worried.
And I was too after I watched that game before the Cowboys played Minnesota. I think they played Kansas City. And I'm watching that game, and I'm like, man, they're gonna be some trouble, man, because they run the football, and they're committed to running the football, especially with Herb, and he's dealing with that hand injury right now, and they're a physical bunch on both sides of the football.
Big receivers, man.
Big receivers. And on defense, they will come downhill and decapitate you. Like I've seen Derwin James. I mean, dude, the way he's able to just move around at that size and hitting cats the way Jefferson, we talked about during the break, came out of retirement laying people out. Like
by the time.
It's just they play as a unit, man. They play like defensive line complements the secondary complements the defensive line. It's a physical bunch, and it's gonna be real.
Hey, check it out. So points per game, they're 19th, Cowboys are 4th. All right, they give up 22.5, Cowboys giving up 29. Yards per game. Chargers are 15th, Cowboys are 1st. Cowboys get 396, Chargers normally get 337. Time of possession is about the same. Defensive sacks, Chargers got 40, Cowboys got 29. All right, INTs, Chargers got 17, Cowboys got 6. All right,
yeah.
So. We talk about the Cowboys trying to be opportunistic in some kind of way, but you can't sleep on these boys at all. And I mean, they don't have the right to sleep on anybody the rest of the season. Period. But
and it's funny because this is one of them games that watch the Cowboys just come out and Dak and Pick start doing their thing and Lamb start doing their thing, and then momentum. It's just like, but where's the consistency, man?
Right. And this is that game. Like when you hear. Every time that they came in this year, like to a big game like this against one of these opponents, they were right there in the fight. They were close enough, and so this is gonna be one of those games where it's like, bro, if y'all had this one more game before, and this happens every year where it's like you one game too short, and it's gonna suck. It's not gonna be a blowout like y'all saying it's gonna be in the comments.
We'll dive more into this on Thursday here on the Players Lounge. But as always, fun conversation. Dorsett, appreciate you. Mr. Moore, appreciate you. Mr. Church, appreciate you. Chris Beam, our producer, I appreciate y'all. We'll talk to you tomorrow right here on DallasCowboys.com.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!